Hello children, good morning. Today we are going to see English Bridge course. We are going to see the bridge course for the class 6. Okay children, now let's see the contents. The topics which we are going to discuss today are sentences, verbs and pronouns. Today we are going to see about sentences. Okay children, let me tell you the definition for sentences. A collection of words that are arranged to put forward a sensible thought is called a sentence. A collection of words that are arranged to put forward a sensible thought is called a sentence. It may be defined as a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate. It may be defined as a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate and expresses a complete thought. Now let's see some examples for sentences. I am having dinner. So the sentence which start with a capital letter and end with a full stop. She is going to market. Let's go to the party. He is a brilliant boy. She is a lovely girl. Have you finished your meal? Always a sentence will begin with capital letter and ends with a full stop. The sentences are mainly divided into two parts. The sentences are mainly divided into two parts. Subject and another one is predicate. Subject and another one is predicate. Okay children, now let's see what is a subject and what is a predicate. What is a subject? A subject is the person or thing that is doing an action or the person or thing that is the focus of the sentence. What is a predicate? The predicate of the sentence is the part that contains the action. The predicate of the sentence is the part that contains the action. Okay children, now let's see the difference between subject and predicate. Let's see the difference between subject and predicate. Subject, which is who or whom. Predicate, which is the action done. Subject is who or whom and predicate is the action done. Okay children, now let's see some examples for subject and predicate. Barking dogs seldom bite. Here, barking dogs is a subject, seldom bite is a predicate. The poor girl sat in a corner. Here, the poor girl is a subject, sat in a corner is predicate. The boys of our school made Raman captain. Where the boys of our school is subject, made Raman captain is a predicate. Okay children, now let's see the different types of sentences. There are 4 types of sentence. Assertive and declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Sentences are mainly classified into 4 types. They are assertive and declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Okay children, now let's see about assertive sentence or declarative sentence. Assertive sentence or declarative sentence. A sentence that makes a simple statement is called a declarative or an assertive sentence. A sentence that makes a simple statement is called a declarative or an assertive sentence. For example, she is not a good singer. Here, this sentence makes a simple statement. So, it is called a declarative or an assertive sentence. Since statements are also called assertions, declarative sentences are also called assertive sentences. Since statements are also called assertions, declarative sentences are also called assertive sentences. Here, statements always ends with a period. For example, she is not a good singer, where the sentence starts with capital letter and ends with full stop. Full stop is referred to as period. Statements always ends with a period. Here, she is not a good singer, where the sentence begins with capital letter and ends with full stop. Here, full stop is referred to period. Okay children, now let's see some examples for assertive or declarative sentences. He is a smart boy. She is a cute girl. I have an exam tomorrow. I am already late. She is not a good singer. They are out for a picnic. They are not going for a picnic today. Here, declarative sentence starts with capital letter and ends with full stop. In assertive or declarative sentence, where all these sentences make some statement about something or someone, so they are called declarative or assertive sentences. All these sentences make some statements about something or someone, so they are called declarative or assertive sentences. Assertive or declarative sentence are mainly divided into two parts. Assertive or declarative sentences are mainly divided into two parts. They are affirmative and negative. Affirmative and negative. Okay children, now let's see what is meant by affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence. Affirmative means positive. That is, these sentences give some positive or affirmative information. Affirmative means positive. That is, these sentences give some positive or affirmative information. Let's see some examples for affirmative sentences. He is a good actor. She is a fine dancer. We have a pet dog. She is writing an essay. So, these sentences are very positive, where these sentences also give some positive or affirmative information. Next we see about negative sentence. Negative sentence. Negative sentences state that something is false or incorrect. Negative sentences state that something is false or incorrect. Let's see some examples for negative sentences. He is not a good actor. She is not a fine dancer. We don't have any pet. She is not writing any essay. Where not is a negative sentence, where something is false or incorrect. Okay children, now let's see about interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. The sentences that ask questions are called interrogative sentences, and they end with a question mark. The sentences that ask questions are called interrogative sentences, and they end with a question mark. For example, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where have you been? What are you looking at? where the sentences ask question and they end with a question mark is called interrogative sentence. Children, remember, if a sentence ends with a question mark, you should immediately notice that it is an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences also divided into two parts. They are positive and negative. Interrogative sentences also divided into two parts. They are positive and negative. Okay children, now let's see two examples for positive and negative. Here, interrogative positive means where are you going, which referred as positive sentence. Why aren't you going to school today? Here aren't means not. It is referred to negative sentence. Okay children, now let's see about imperative sentence. Imperative sentences. Sentences that express orders, commands, requests, advices, proposals or suggestions are called imperative sentences. Sentences that express orders, commands, requests, advices, proposals or suggestions are called imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. Sentences that express orders, commands, requests, advices, proposals or suggestions are called imperative sentences. Sentences that express orders, commands, requests, advices, proposals or suggestions are called imperative sentences. For example, leave my room. It is an order. So, it is imperative sentence. Mind your own business. It is also an order. So, it is a kind of imperative sentences. Keep silence. It is also an order. So, it is a kind of an imperative sentence. Work hard. It is an advice. So, it is an expressing advice. So, it is a kind of an imperative sentence. Let's go for a movie. It is an suggestion. So, it is a type of imperative sentences. Let's go for a picnic. It also a suggestion. So, it is an kind of a imperative sentences. Let's dance together. It is also a suggestion. So, it expresses suggestion so that it is also called imperative sentences. Finally, we came to the end of the sentences. Exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are also statements but they express very strong emotions. Exclamatory sentences are also statements but they express very strong emotions. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are also statements but they express very strong emotions. Exclamatory sentences are also statements but they express very strong emotion. Do you know what are the types of emotion, students? Yeah. The different types of emotions are joy, sorrow, regret, surprise, wonder and fear. Let's see the examples for exclamatory sentence. Our team won the championship. It is a joy. So, it is an example for exclamatory sentence where exclamatory sentence always ends with exclamatory mark. Alas, I wouldn't able to go to the picnic tomorrow. So, it is a sad thing. So, it is a sorrow emotion. So, it is a kind of a exclamatory sentence. Oh, I couldn't have done that. So, it is a regret. It is a form of exclamatory sentence. How on earth did you do that? It is a surprise emotion. So, it is a kind of an exclamatory sentence. Wow, she won the match. It is an wonder, so it is an exclamatory sentence. The dog is going to bite me. It is an fear, so it is a kind of a exclamatory sentence. Listen children, always exclamatory sentence ends with exclamatory mark. Let's see some examples for declarative sentence so that you can able to identify. He runs. She sings. I like climbing. My cat is black. Here these are the examples for declarative sentence. It is a simple statement which ends with full stop. It declares something. Let's see some examples for imperative sentence. Please give me your pillows. Shut the door. Have mercy on us. It is an kind of a imperative sentences. Examples for exclamatory sentences, where exclamatory sentences are expressing emotion, always ends with exclamatory mark. Happy birthday, Amy. Thank you, Sheldon. What a cute puppy. These three examples end with exclamatory mark. So, it is an example for exclamatory sentence. Okay, children. Now, let's go to the evaluation part. Identify the types of sentences. I do not like coffee. I switched on my mobile. Where are you going? Why are you late? How lucky I feel. What a good stroke. Please help. Save the trees. Read the following sentences and state true or false. Please leave your footwear. Is it an interrogative sentence? Say true or false. My sister lives in Mexico. Never speak to me like that again. Get out. In this evaluation, you have to read the following sentence and read the kind. So, read carefully and state whether it is true or false. Divide each of the following sentences into subject and predicate. Divide each of the following sentences into subject and predicate. Barking dogs seldom bite. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Some mischievous are the highest mountain. The man standing in the corner is a policeman. Children, you have to divide the sentences in the form of subject and predicate. Fill in the blanks with WH questions. Fill in the blanks with WH question. Dash are you? Dash are you going to work? Dash one is yours. Dash long you have been there. Okay children, I hope you all listen to this class and also taken notes. After this session, take notes and write all the examples and also write all the evaluation part in your notebook. In the next session, we will see about next two contents.